Hello and welcome to the demo for Moon and Away. So, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I'm a big fan of walking sims or well-crafted walking sims that have a narrative weaved into them. So games like Firewatch, games like What Remains of Edith Finch. This game takes inspiration from those as well as Gone Home and Dear Esther. So this is going to be a non-linear gameplay experience. And so in this game, you play as Millie, who is a runaway, but then she turned into a successful artist. But then one day, she found herself returning to her childhood home, where she ran away years ago, because she received a letter from her estranged mother, who passed away months ago. And so throughout this game, we have to discover why Millie left her single mother, who was apparently her entire world, and we have to unravel the tale behind why Millie made those decisions, or something along those lines. I'm not actually too sure, because you never know with these walking sims. Whatever they present as summary can sometimes not be the entire truth. But without further ado, grab a cup of coffee and let's get going with the demo for Moon and Away, which also comes out this year, so yeah, keep an eye out on that.
I wish I could turn back time to the days where everything was all right, if not perfect.
Oh, okay. Directly into the gameplay, huh? That's an art piece, huh? Oh, that's nice. I do wish that I like my sketchy artworks. Eraser, huh? Rotate back. Do I have to do anything with them? Or no, can't really do much with them. Okay. The graphics for this remind me of Farewell North. It's another demo that I played, which the full game came out a while back. But Farewell North is the graphics do remind me of Farewell North. But yeah, that was a cute game as well. Okay. I have a JRPG spirit that I have to follow. Oh, a tent. Is this my home? Okay, I guess you're telling me to go inside then. 1993. Okay, so that's Millie and her mother.
When I was a kid, Mom said, memories would grow sweeter with the passing of years.
That's very true.
Well, she was right and wrong. As the days go by, my lust to live that life once again kills me slowly. Yet at the same time, thinking about those memories always brings a smile to my face.
That's cute. That is true. You know, you do tend to look at the past with rose-tinted glasses. And then, you know, the bitterness of pain tends to fade away quite a bit. Canned food, huh? Right, because she was a runaway, so she ran away from home. So I guess that makes sense. This is like her old shelter. The soundtrack is quite nice, actually. Let me increase the volume a bit, actually. Okay, so far it's pretty well optimized, honestly. Like, I'm not even like overclocking my PC, and it's my laptop, and it's pretty smooth. Nice, because sometimes the demos aren't optimized. So it was nice. Then again, I guess these graphics aren't necessarily at like the highest end, but I digress. Football. Oh wow. Wait, that's a high bench. But I haven't seen one of these. Yeah, we don't really have these. Our parks. Can I go up? No. How dare you not allow me to go up? Huh. I don't really like. I know I should probably fill in the silence with something, but I'm just kind of enjoying the overall ambience that this is bringing, the ambiance that this is giving. You're the rarest of flower gardens. Oh, that's cute.
I will never forget that day. The day I never wanted. And the day I experienced a feeling that I never imagined to be experiencing.
Oh, it's in Japan. Okay, I did not expect that. I didn't.
I look forward to seeing the final piece.
Me too. Have a great day, Ratik. I will contact you once the work is done.
Oh, it's okay. What the heck? I did not expect this to be in Japan. What the heck? Oh, I was like, wait, okay, there's an invisible block. I was like, did my game crash? No, I just. Wait, why is there a step counter up top? What? What? Why is there a step counter? That's making me scared. What the heck? Wait, what? Now it's going back up? Wait, oh, it's telling me it's okay, it's a detector. It's telling me how far away I am from my goal, I think. Oh.
Seems like Max hasn't arrived yet.
Actually, I haven't seen many of these when I was in Japan. Millie's home. Ah. That's locked, of course. Ah.
Seems like it's been an eternity since I picked one of those up.
I just do calisthenics now. Wait, you put those in your closet? Of course you're not going to work how you're placing them in your closet or your wardrobe. I find that for working out, you have to place them in very obvious places, so then you're like...
I recall the times when my friends and I gathered here for a movie night. Those nights were a melody of hilarious moments, inside jokes, and our belly-aching laughter while the popcorn flew through the air like rebellious confetti.
Wait, I found that if you're working out, you have to place like the weights in a very obvious spot. So then you're like, oh, fine. I'll do it. God. Also, this is a huge house in Japan. Like, God. But I do find that a lot of locations in Japan, they depend, like, just the price alone. Like, most of it is dictated by how close it is to the subway station. So because a lot of it revolves around convenience, right? So even if you have like a big house, sometimes it might actually be cheaper than some of the smaller houses that are closer to subway stations or big subway stations. So that is important to note. Art room spare key. Ah. Art room, huh? What about you? Pottery. Ah. It seems like a waste of space. I assume this might be the kitchen? No, it's not. Oh, it's just art room.
Isn't it funny how we tend to be our own harshest critics? I've always had a love-hate relationship with my drawings. I poured my heart into each stroke, but all I could see were the flaws and imperfections. Yet, somehow, people were amazed by them. Maybe it's part of being human. Our own worst critics. Prisoners of our self-doubt.
Yep, for my art, absolutely. There is absolutely like, we are our own worst critics because we can see what went wrong. We can see where we can improve on, and we constantly hate ourselves for it. We constantly berate ourselves for it. I think most of these... I believe some of these might be AI generated. I think some of these are definitely AI generated. Not too sure if all of them are. Bedroom key. But yeah. Yeah, probably. Alright, bedroom it is then. I do find it pretty ironic. It's the artist's life and then it's just AI generated. Like, God. The irony is not lost on me, unfortunately. Brushing Boundaries, a Millie autobiography, palette of self-belief. In the carnival of life I've pondered since youth, what's the essence of this wild ride? Brushing Boundaries is my heartfelt autobiography, a chronicle of my extraordinary odyssey from a life of despair and self-doubt to becoming a flourishing artist, from a vulnerable runaway to a triumphant artist, a side of me that no one knows. You're also an author, apparently. Okay. Seem the letter's the main
We
thing.
had the best times that life could offer, blaring our cherished songs while cruising along the winding roads of California. We stood on the cliff edges for a long time, holding hands while bathed in the creamy hues of the sun. It's funny that it seems like it just happened yesterday.
Don't tell me you left your mom for some guy. Please don't tell me you're left. We aren't worth it. Please, we aren't worth it. I mean, I guess, okay. Obviously, that was meant to be a joke, right? I definitely would understand why, if you were living like constantly in a life of despair, you would seek someone else's validation, especially if they don't come from a family member, right? Emergency poker alert. Hey, Millie, quick update. I reached home and got summoned for a poker night showdown with the lads. Cards, chips, and chaos awaits. What if you joined the fun? Epic night, right? Epic, right? You, me, Takeshi, Sora, and Michi. Give it a thought and come with your best poker face. Cheers, your very, very handsome husband. Oh, how very nice of you to get married. Okay, what's up with that? I know. Stop ringing the doorbell. Have some patience.
こんにちは、ミリーさん。こちらはミリーさんのお宅でしょうか。水川村からの手紙が届いています。実を言うと、 私はあなたの作品の大ファンなんです。あなたの作品や物語は私の心に深く響きました。どうして一人のアーティストの作品が多くの人々に共感を呼び起こすのか時々思います。直接お会いできてとても嬉しいです。それではこちらがあなたの郵便です。
Press any key to read the. Okay, so first off, he did not need that much. Just give me the letter. Look, there's a certain amount of suspension of disbelief in games, right? The fact that, well, first off, the fact that this was like definitely just like a robot just read it out to me, right? A text to speech just read it out. It made it all the more funny. Like if you're gonna like that straight up spouted an essay at me, which I'm like, bro. Like, let's be honest, in reality it would be like, oh wow, I'm such a big fan, thank you so much. Here's a letter, right? And that would be it, right? But the fact that it's also read, like the fact that it's like the least human like interaction with like a text to speech voice just made it so funny to me. Yeah, so there has to be like some suspension of disbelief, right? If you're going for that emotional, heartfelt thing, right? That just completely took me out of it. Dear Millie, I hope this letter reaches you well. Though I understand the news it carries is heavy, I don't know how to begin this letter, but I have very sad news to share with you. Your mom, my dearest neighbor, passed away 2 months ago from a cardiac arrest. All these years when you were not with her, her arrhythmia steadily worsened day by day. She never left her home and was constantly writing something on papers. We were genuinely worried. We tried our best to find where you are and how you are. Orphanages, schools. There's not a single place in the village that we didn't inquire about you. If it wasn't for news last week in which you were interviewed and my husband's network, we would have never been able to say this to you. Even after all these years, she had always hoped that someday you'd find in your heart to forgive her and that you'd come back to her. I want to let you know that I have found something that she left for you in her writing room. I believe it's something she wanted you to have. I want to make sure that you knew about it. With heartfelt sympathy, Yuki. I don't know why I need.
Thrown away, my eyes fixed at the letter, staring for countless hours. It took me a year to muster up the courage to finally decide to go back home. Yet, it will never be the same.
I don't know why I need to click 3 times for that, or 4 times for that. Letter. Thank you for playing. Want to learn more about Millie's secret past and the captivating mystery surrounding her mother? Wishlist the game. The demo conveys the mood of a finished game, which is a first-person narrative adventure where you explore, interact, and immerse yourself in a mystery-driven tale around love, hope, and paranormal. The answer is sometimes, if not always, more than what meets the eye, maybe beyond, moon, and away. Oh, okay. So I do have to say, like, I do have to, okay, in English, I do have to say, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to say, honestly. I get, like, I don't know if it's like, if I get what they're going for, right? I definitely get what they're going for, but sometimes the dialogue is so stiff that it doesn't feel like an actual human is conveying their emotions through it, right? I don't know if that's just like my like I don't know if that's like just a me thing. Like there has to be a certain amount of casualness when you're talking, right? To make it seem like dialogue. Otherwise you're just reading off a script. Which isn't like a bad thing, but right now it definitely seems more essay-esque than dialogue-esque. especially in certain parts. Um, yeah, and then like the mailman again, like I already said, like just completely took me out of it because of the long essay and the fact that it was a text to speech instead of like an actual person reading out. Like the fact that on meeting you're already spelling an essay is already hilarious. But then it's coupled with the text to speech, I think is hilarious. Like it just completely takes me out of it. The fact that they're using AI art for like an artist's work is the irony again is not lost on me. So I don't know. There's definitely, like, I get the vision, but there's definitely some parts of it that I'm like, there's definitely something about it that's not clicking with me right now. I mean, otherwise, like I definitely get what they're going for, and I definitely get the mood that they're going for. Because at the start, I definitely did feel the mood a lot more. I think it was just more when Millie was in the modern setting that I was like, huh. For how casual, like, if I think that the essay style works if it's not in the quote unquote real world. It works because it's a recounting, right? It's like she's reading off a diary or something like that. But if she's in the real world with interacting with like actual people, the essay style does not work because then it feels too stiff. And the fact that it's an emotional story means that stiff style cannot work properly, right? But again, that might just be like a completely personal problem, but I don't know, right? I don't know. I'm not a writer. Who knows? Who knows? Or so I say. Who knows? But yeah, I get the demo. It's very. I get the tone that the demo is setting for us. I get the general direction the story is setting for us. And yeah, I do like how it's optimized overall. And yeah, the art style does remind me of Farewell North, which is nice. I do enjoy Farewell North quite a bit. But yeah, I think that about wraps up for the demo of Moon and Away. Yeah, if you want to wishlist the game, it is on Steam. And yeah, if you want to play the demo for yourself, it is also on Steam. So yeah, I think that about wraps up for me today. Yeah, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when and where you are. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye. See you and take care. Bye.